Alright, welcome back to the 4th episode of March Mad Hot Air Plays Outer Wilds, and I think today we have a bit of a mission. We got a couple very intriguing leads. First of all, we have... there's a harmonica signal coming from the Dark Bramble that I want to investigate that seems like it's coming from a campsite in a dead fish that might contain the long-lost space traveler Feldspar. If you're new to what is this? I don't think I've seen this before. I feel like this is going to be a running thing, and I think we're just going to have to come to terms with the fact that this is the sort of game that's it happens frequently with. But I feel like every time I try to finish a train of thought, I get distracted by something else. Let's try to figure out what this is. Can I zoom in? No, it won't let me zoom in on the with ship's version of the signal scope. Where is the... And I passed it. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's try this again. That's just case in point, really. I have one train of thought, and immediately something comes along that kind of runs it off course. And I think we're just kind of have to roll with the punches, kind of move with the wind here, so to speak. Okay, let's try to bring this number down a little bit faster now that the arrows are gone. Without being too fast that I can't slow down in time. I apologize if this is a little tedious. I just kind of want to make sure I get it right the first time. You know, slow and steady wins the race and all that. Am I moving past it? What the... Okay. Reduce. Keep going. Oh, that's definitely something. I can finally discern some structure to it. It's very, very small. I have thought about what it would mean to like get out of the spaceship in the middle of a flight. The one thing that concerns me is getting jump scared by these fish, because there was that exhibit in the museum that sort of implied that there's just random predatory fish just like hanging out in space, which I would really prefer to avoid. I don't have any like weapons or anything to deal with those. Okay. Okay, this is about as close to a zero velocities. Did we still do spacebar? We can still do spacebar. I have been wasting a lot of time not using our ability to match velocities. Alright, I think we're gonna have to try to go outside here, do a little bit of a spacewalk for once, and see what we have. And hopefully not get eaten by a fish. This might just be fish bait right here. Unidentified signal, hang on. Signal scope. Deep space satellite. .85 degrees and rising. .92 degrees and rising. Relative to what? I don't know if that's a temperature or if that's an angle. An angle would make more sense. I don't see anything else around here. Let me just do one more pass by here. .102 degrees. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Okay, next test. Let's see if we can touch it. Okay, does not do anything. Let me try the scout launcher on this thing. Well, this thing seems completely unresponsive. I think I might have to unlock whatever it is through through finding something else. Okay, let's just head back to where we were originally going to go, which was this guy, this Stark Bramble here. Okay, let's zero out our velocities while accelerating. New trick. Yeah, it says up there to match velocity. I've seen the autopilot prompt. I feel like that's kind of cheating. I don't know. I feel like, you know, more of a space pilot when I actually drive to the locations myself. It's not quite Han Solo level of reckless pilot business, but it is pretty interesting. I feel like we're coming in a little faster than we want to. Let's zero out those arrows. And figure out where we can land safely. This patch looks a little bit bigger than some of the others. I really love the feeling of gliding. Just gliding in space. This is really great, and something you don't always get in a lot of other space pilot games. Alright, let's switch to our landing camera and see if we can't set this thing down gently. Set this bird down. Retreat. Smoothest landing yet. Still bouncing around, but I will definitely take it. Okay, now, I have my spacesuit on already. Apparently there's things in my ship log that I have not checked. Dark bramble seed, and inside the seed. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. My signal scope picks up a harmonica music when I aim it at the seed. I launched my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. Inside the seed. When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. So, this whole area, I guess this whole bramble, doesn't look like there's a whole lot to see here. It doesn't seem... Jump! Okay. One thing to note is it does seem like we're pretty close to the South Pole here. And we got an excellent view, because I think Dark Bramble is the farthest one from the sun. We have an excellent view of the entire rest of the system, which is really neat. I'm trying to find where the boundary is of this kind of, that's a big chasm. To try to get kind of a sense of what else we're missing here. Okay, here's... I don't want to go too far, but... I'm not sure what on this planet is worth exploring. I guess one option is that I could just go to the North Pole and see if there's anything worth exploring there, though I'm not sure if there's any, like, bridge of ordinary planet platforms that I can use to get to the North Pole, or if I'm just going to have to use my ship. The other thing is there's these, definitely these holes. I wonder what would happen if we launch our scout into one of those. I'm a bit leery of falling because I don't think I'd be able to get back to my ship if I fell all the way down. I do not trust my abilities with the jetpack enough to just jump down there. I would like to get an angle on it though, so I could... Okay, I'm gonna try this. Let's jump. Okay, it's going farther than I expected to. No! 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 Go up! Go up! Go up! Okay, do not leave the planet entirely. Okay. Okay, be more careful. Also, I gotta keep an eye on my fuel and oxygen, because I know those will disappear on me fast. I can't really get a good angle to shoot at it with. Smooth. Straight up Boba Fett over here. That looks way too far to jump to. That platform over there. And I can't get a good angle on this. I wonder... There's just this whole platform. I'm at, like, basically the South Pole platform, and there's really nothing significant here to see. I'm not really sure if I should expect anything different on the north side. Yeah. Okay, maybe I should just go back to my ship. I'm gonna try jumping here. So, right now... Well, not right now. Basically right here. Maybe a little further back. Here-ish is like directly the South Pole. Can I shoot down here? No, I don't really have a good angle. So maybe the poles of the planets aren't as significant as I thought they were. Alright, let's come back. Let's see if we can refill our oxygen tanks. And then get to somewhere else. Maybe closer to the equator or even the North Pole. See if we can get a good angle for our scout launcher. I was not ready for that level of thrust. This is going to be cool too, but I am going to resist the temptation to explore it right now. Although I am going to just have to make sure that it doesn't crash into me. I think we're okay. I just think that comet comes really close to these planets. I can equip scout launcher from the ship. Okay, let's try that. Well, missed. Hang on, let me see if I can line up this shot a little bit better. No? This is a surprisingly big hole. I think I could fly my whole ship through here if I wanted to. Let me see what I'm getting myself into here first. Really foggy? Is that a live fish? It's not moving. The gravity of this planet keeps pulling me to it. I don't want... If there's live fish in here... And that one looked significantly bigger than the one that I saw in the Observatory Museum. And that music does not sound like it is setting the mood for a party, let's say. Hang on, let me fire this out again. I wonder if all these lights are fishes. That one certainly is. This red light. Let's not go any further. There's the fish. Is that the same fish or is that a different fish? Okay, so there's other windows here. So any of these lights could be either a fish or a window. At least. And possibly some third thing. I can't reach it from here. Maybe if I line up the shot better. No, this is getting blocked by something. Let's try the easier shot first. If it is easier. Yeah, this one definitely is another window. Okay, let's try. And it sounds like I'm already out of time. Let's try equipping my signal scope while I still can. Why am I not picking anything up? Change frequency? Outer Wilds Ventures. Is that anything? I'm not hearing anything from this, and I'm not sure if it's because the circle's closing in on this location. But I'm not sure if it's because that's Feldspar's harmonica or if there's some other thing going on there. I'm really leery about these fish, man. I don't know how many, because if I shoot at this red one, it's definitely going by a fish, and it's not at all clear that the fish that's around this red dot is also the same fish as this one, or why this fish would even be red. Maybe that's like a dominant fish or something, because this is all monochromatic and you can't really tell. Yeah, that might just be like a dominant fish or something that has a red light, and you can't really tell from the scout picture. Okay. I think that'll do it for this loop. I feel like we didn't make a whole lot of progress there. I suppose next time we'll have to try immediately going to this dark bramble thing and seeing if we can hear Feldspar's music through our signal scope. I'm not sure if we couldn't hear it just because of the end of the loop was happening at that time, or if for some reason you just can't hear it when you're there. Alright, I'm going to end this now, but I think I'm going to continue playing on this particular loop. We'll just end the video, and the next video will be in this particular loop. Thank you for watching.